Susan Donges. My parents named me Susan because my father's mother's name was also Susan. My nickname, I guess, is Sue. Most people call me Sue. My siblings, my in order of birth, Marty, Linda, Ricky, Jerry, Kelly, and Kenna Bain. I was born in Oneonta, New York on September 19th, 1959. We played a game that was similar to hide and seek when we were growing up. We called it chase because we used to divide ourselves into teams in our neighborhood. There was a lot of kids in our neighborhood. We used to divide ourselves into teams and then just go all over the place. Like we could go from like different streets and hide pretty much anywhere we wanted to. We usually played that at night when it was dark, and the games sometimes took hours to play. My favorite toys were my stuffed animals. I used to have a lot of stuffed animals. They were my favorite toys because I loved them. I still have some of them. I used to like to hang out with my friends and go outside and play, and we used to ride our bikes or just play and play games. We played a lot of Monopoly and things like that. And we used to go swimming. We liked to swim in the summertime a lot. Yeah, I had a lot of family chores. Since I was the youngest of 7, I had a lot of family chores, and I used to help do the laundry and help make dinner and clean the house and pretty much whatever I was told to do. I don't think I ever received an allowance. I started working when I was very young, and that's where I got money from, just working, babysitting and walking dogs, and I spent every penny of my money when I got it. There was very little saving going on. I went to Catholic school for the first 10 years, and my elementary school was very small. Had my graduating class in 8th grade had 12 boys and 8 girls, and we knew everyone, and we were, most of us had gone to school together since 1st grade. And then 9th and 10th grade I went to a small Catholic high school, and then 11th and 12th grade I went to a very big public school, and that was very different than my previous school experiences. I know in high school I was very good at Spanish and history. I think I was really good in history. I don't know, I guess maybe math and science probably were my worst subjects. My grade school that I attended was in Middletown, New York, and then the high school I went to was in Goshen, New York. And then the senior high school I went to was also in Middletown, New York. In high school, I participated in this. I was a president of the student council in 10th grade or 9th grade, one of those grades, and I played volleyball in high school and softball, and that's about it. Popular clothes from my youth were bell bottoms and tube tops, and popular hairstyles were the big puffy Farrah Fawcett Majors hairstyles, and mullets were popular in my day. And the shag. I think we used to call them the shag. And Dorothy Hamill's haircut, the wedge, that was popular. My favorite songs, I remember when I graduated from 8th grade, my favorite song was Donny Osmond's Puppy Love and Jackson 5, Rockin' Robin. I had a dog when I was growing up named Pepper, and she was a very nice dog. We had her for many years growing up, and then I used to find stray cats and bring them home. I had a few stray cats growing up. And turtles. I had a turtle named Timothy for a long time. He was cool. I don't think I was ever mentioned in a local newspaper. There was a picture of me in a local newspaper one time ice skating. There was an ice skating winter carnival, and I won a trophy, and I was accepting the trophy, but I don't think my name was mentioned. My friends were my classmates. I had a lot of friends from school, and also my neighbors. My next door neighbor, Vicky Dodd, she was my good friend, and I had some very good friends from school also. The world event that had a great impact on my world growing up was the Vietnam War, and it affected my family because there was disagreements between my brothers and my father about the war, and sometimes they got into some very heated conversations. Personally, my brother was in Vietnam. He was actually in the Navy, so he was actually not in Vietnam. He was on a boat off the coast of Vietnam. My mother did most of the cooking in my family growing up, and then as we got older, we started to, and she started working when we got older, and so then we used to help out and used to put some things in the oven for dinner, and mostly she still did the cooking on the weekends. The world today is very different from when I was growing up. It was perfectly okay for us to walk downtown and go to the movies and play outside, and we never worried about being kidnapped or any of those things, and we didn't worry about terrorists or being attacked. We did actually worry about nuclear attacks, though. We worried about the Russians. We had drills in school where we had to go and hide under our desk, cover our heads in case there was a nuclear attack. So I guess we did worry about being attacked, but it was a different kind of attack. I am a social worker, and I chose to be a social worker because I wanted to work with children, and for the beginning part of my career I worked directly with children. Now I'm not working directly with them, but I'm still involved with their care. I want people to remember how much I loved my family and what a great mother and wife I am.